Boot for boot. Dadie Bicha Dadie. Honorable Kwame A Plus versus Honorable Dominic Ayeni. I'm talking about Attorney General of Ghana. Ajeta. Saso and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Wakane home with Supreme Court. Assembly Nesi. Metumebo na me breaking it down. Masrawa. So be share video we now be share your comment section. Who want subscribe ya Masrawa. So be subscribe to Trends GH on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. Bibia Air Trends GH. Now, Ukopia Parliament House Ebusanya Samketwa, Attorney General. I'm talking about Dominic Ayeni. Only Honorable Kwame A Plus na afeso. Ewo Monchimonka Highway no so. Now A Plus somewhere 10th April 2025 year. And A Plus obe making serious allegations be ewo ho. Now A Plus and some are all kenny in say when it comes to air sanitation levy and I say baller levy, His Excellency Nana Rodamkwa Ekufuado, former president of Ghana, I on a parliament or mo passe yana. Eya kwese Dominic Ayeni ebusuya ono na ohye kira sika oni Zoomlion for ene abanya etwemu no chese o mafia Ghana for ebusuya samketwa A plus and some way na oditu bia o say not long ago a closed door meeting was held involving selected media houses and civil society organizations. The goal to craft a coordinated media agenda to justify an increase in the sanitation and pollution levy. The sanitation and pollution levy was introduced in 2021 with a promise to fix Ghana's sanitation problems. It imposed a 10 pesewa charge per liter of petrol and diesel consumed. Since then, fuel consumption has generated huge revenues under this levy. Also 2021, 264 million Ghana cedis. Enkwa ena aban enyaye. 2022, approximately 4.7 billion liters. Equal to 470 million Ghana cedis. Now 2023 so or say 550 million Ghana cedis. Now 2024 last year or say and so 646 million Ghana cedis. Total revenue for the levy 2021 to 2024 is 1.93 billion Ghana cedis. Says sanitation levy from 2021 equals to 2024. Sika aban ejeye 1.93 billion Ghana cedis. Just say against sika ketwa. And breaking it down one say. And what do we have to show for it? Sika bebreba yajeje with sanitation levy say ayin ye behwe makrom ayin neat. Na de say na Rodamkwa Ekufuado washa say Accra will be the cleanest city in West Africa no ebusuan ebemu anasambe. Now ahana samwono. Even more troubling is what investigative journalists uncovered. A request filed by the Fourth Estate to the Ministry of Finance revealed that out of the 264 million Ghana cedis collected in 2021, the ministry disbursed 156 million Ghana cedis to a single company, Sewage Systems Ghana Limited, a subsidiary of the Jospon Group, for what work done. Sir, air sika ayin abayneje 264 million Ghana cedis on air sanitation levy no. Air company baako oji sika nemu 156 million Ghana cedis. Eno air Sewage Systems. Eno belonging to a Jospon Group of companies. Zoomlion. Ahana Dominic Ayeni ni dibe piemu. A plus say, let's also remember how this whole arrangement said that bukata amanfo bi edi sikeni bi so mubotom aban no so edi bi ma amanfo bi kulem telenku no. A plus we making serious allegations. Or say, let's also remember how this whole arrangement was orchestrated. The current Attorney General, Dr. Dominic Akuritinga Ayeni, while in opposition, went to great lengths to manipulate the drafting of the law. He schemed to reconstitute the leadership of the committee responsible, just so he could gain control and structure the law in a way that would benefit his close associates. If Dr. Ayeni attempts any silly, I will expose him further. I am only setting the stage for a fight. It is a trap. And trust me, you will lose. I will show you where you got money for the last one. Is that clear enough? Let's continue. How much of the 1.93 billion Ghana cedis has gone to Dr. Ayeni's friend? Yes, the NPP introduced the levy, but you, Dr. Ayeni, went out of your way to ensure it was passed. You reshaped the committee to control the process and make sure it benefited a selected few. Nti A plus allegations we odi betu dwa e wo Monchemonka highway no so no. Eno na Dr. Dominic Ayeni Attorney General ebusuan ochem say wa responding to Kwame A plus. Now me do be ko akire kakra wo beka ya eba no national service scandal ho ensensem a wo beka say time when Honorable Dominic Ayeni Attorney General and having the first press conference ochem say edubo ahen on the wife sikesem bi afọ omonsa ase no wo kaya ochem say national service impenifo na no mo ho under the Nado Danko Kufuado sa drum so no national service impenifo no approaching MPB sane ebeya obe destroy asam no in the media space. Honorable Dominic Ayeni kwambo obiedi but eno na man for size of more pointing fingers at honorable A plus honorable A plus. So Dominic Ayeni response we are odi ama honorable Kwame A plus over that allegations are o make yano yentie Attorney General.
I have never stolen before in my life and have never received a bribe in public office. All those who have dealt with me know this for a fact. And the president would not have appointed me his Attorney General if he had questions about my personal integrity. That is why it came to me as a big surprise when the honorable member for Gomoa Central, the Honorable Kwame Asare Obeng, aka A plus, took to social media to make spurious allegations against me, calling me corrupt and a thief. Besides the name calling, the Facebook post in its totality was a palpable falsehood. I was never involved in the passage of the sanitation levy, as I was not a member of the Finance Committee of Parliament, let alone to be in a position to influence the composition of the membership of the committee. And I have the Hansard as documentary support for what I'm saying. I have the votes and proceedings of Parliament. Unfortunately, I left them in the office. I think I have them here. Yes. So for the media, the report of the committee as well as the vote and proceedings are here. If you want to do some research on the matter that he alleged that I was involved and I channeled, I made sure that the membership of the committee was changed, and then the monies from the sanitation levy were channeled to my friend, and so on and so forth. I'm not friends with whoever was the beneficiary of the sanitation levy. But interestingly, A plus warned me in the post not to do anything silly and that he will come after me if I did. That is laughable. First of all, I do not act silly because I think through the consequences of my actions, not only for my person, but also for others. That is what we were taught in Notre Dame Minor Seminary, and I am proud to say, without fear of any contradiction, that I have kept faith with that principle. Secondly, the threat is laughable because I have nothing to hide. I am reliably informed that his basis of saying that I am corrupt and a thief is that I took campaign contribution from a businessman at East Legon known as Dr. Sledge, and that he also knows the people who donated pickups for my campaign. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if receiving donations for your campaign or getting a pickup for a campaign is thievery or corruption, then there are 276 thieves in Parliament, including the person who was making the allegation himself. So, ladies and gentlemen, if A plus has any evidence of corruption or thievery against me, I am challenging him today to call a press conference and present the evidence or present it to the police to investigate me. In contrast, the media should ask him about the silly thing that I was about to do, which frightened him so much into making that silly post about me. He should be asked what he knows about the National Service ghost name scandal and related matters. If he can give truthful answers to these questions, then Ghanaians will know why he took to social media to do what he did. But let him be warned that in my hometown of Zorungu, we do not fear mud being thrown at us. On the contrary, we walk into the mud to deal with the person doing the mud slinging. And I am prepared to walk into the mud with A+, because what I have about him and the National Service scandal, he should come and tell you, I'm challenging him, he should come and tell you, the media, and stop cowardly hiding behind social media to make baseless allegations against people who have worked hard to earn a reputation. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think I will end here. Thank you.
Attorney General Honorable Dominic Ayeni, there message when or the Amakwami A+ say, Onja isa na ho the agent social media no. Oya bema wo de o meeting no. And then the evidence be or no. Wo de on one kasa have a press conference. Na Kwame A+ Honorable on first answer to ga. What there no? Attorney General Dominic Ayeni create we say, eye Honorable Kwame A+ or friend or no Attorney General Kromfo because eye one Dr. Sledge or no na o make donations be to ono Honorable Dominic Ayeni Attorney General eye ne campaign and ne election ho NSS enu na A+ or friend of Kromfo no enu na A+ what they responsible to be our say no, that is not true. What I said was because according to my information, you went to beg for 500,000 cedis that you were going to use it to bribe the appointment committee of parliament. And for your information, you are not the only one. If you are an old fool, I will reset your brain. Stupid man. So A+ and some way response to the Honorable Dominic Ayeni. Or since Dominic Ayeni or your old fool or no Kwame A+, obe make sure say obe reset eye Dominic Ayeni na general na oye stupid man. And somewhere na man fu chem say Kwame A+ or the streets akọ parliament ampa. Now yenko piem Supreme Court endra monche monka highway no so no na ye he amafu chem na ensembe na ebubo be because senior His Excellency John Dramani Mahama what try say obe reset eye judiciary eno na oye no ana say we na akoso no ebusia dache no e de hawo kese pa na ebebra Ghana assemble na sia His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Ghana mampani wa appoint a appeal court justices ni bi so mo nkopie mu e wo Supreme Court we promote omo na o twen say parliament ebe pass omo. Now before I make that list so na amanfo bi so kirem say sane ansuo ye no saa e na ewia so be ye adenti na omo kasa omo kirem a wo kopie mo Supreme Court asesia no ye wo eye justices mako 14 na president bi a oba ye eno ne a o appoint ye omo kirem a eye number 1 Justice Araba Isaba Saki Tokonu eye Chief Justice na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama was suspended no onya appointment in eye 2019 just say Nana Rodakwe Kufuado na appointed no call eye Supreme Court. Now second person eye Paul Bafuboni ono so no okọ Supreme Court 2008 obi appointed no call Supreme Court eye former president J.A. Kufuor and afi Dr. Gabriel Palman ono so 2015 and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama appointed no call Supreme Court. Now ni odi subio Lovelace Johnson ono so 2019 and Nana Rodakwe Kufuado no call Supreme Court. Next person Isifu Omoro Tanko Adamu ono so 2020 and Nana Rodakwe Kufuado no call Supreme Court. The next person Henrietta Joy Abana Nyako Mensa Bonsu ono so 2020 and Nana Rodakwe Kufuado no call Supreme Court. Emmanuel Johnny Kulendi ono so 2020 and Nana Rodakwe Kufuado no call Supreme Court. Samuel Kwame Adebu Esiedu ono so 2022 and Nana Rodakwe Kufuado no call Supreme Court. Barbara Aka Ayensu ono so 2022 na Nana Rodakwe Kufuado no call Supreme Court. George Kingsley Kumsin ono so 2023 na Nana Rodakwe Kufuado no call Supreme Court. NS Yao Gewu 2023 na Nana Rodakwe Kufuado no call Supreme Court. Now in fact this particular Supreme Court judge Ikrampono NBC for pull evidence say now 2016 nia always Supreme Court as a Supreme Court judge no your parliamentary candidate Emma NPP voter region side bi Henry Coffey ono so 2024 na Nana Rodakwe Kufuado no call Supreme Court. Yao Dako Asare ono so 2024 na Nana Rodakwe Kufuado no call Supreme Court. Richard AJ Frempong ono so 2024 na Nana Rodakwe Kufuado no call Supreme Court. Ntuhwemu a Supreme Court judges omo ho a omo ye 14 no na Nana Rodakwe Kufuado ono kwa ne appointment a ewo ho eye mako 12. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na de baako. J.A. Kufuor former president ono so ne de baako. Na eno na manfo kirem se debi sesia no unanimous decision na oko Supreme Court a eba no ya draw so dodo. Eno ti His Excellency John Dramani Mahama obaka ya wo kirem se was say baby or home or reset Sunny Abaya Ghana attentene ebekoso. Ampani ampa endra yawo home His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Or the nominations be about to say Council of State and Parliament omuye ho adwuma. O chema appeal court judges we mu no Parliament and Council of State omohwe na no de omunkopie mu e Supreme Court. Sane ebeya bibia ebekoso 13. First person Justice Dennis Dominic Eje. Next person Justice Jibil Simon Subari. Next person Justice Senyon Jamefe. NFI Justice Kwekutewia Aka Boafo. The next person so Justice Philip Bright Mensah. And the next person so Justice Janapari Battels Pujo. And the next person so Justice Amali Boba. So we 7 appeal court judge His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Opeso almost no mukopie mu e Supreme Court. Na no de omu make sure say bibia ebekoso 13. Enya de a ebe unanimous. We atentene ne nti asem kodru e court a Ghana for ebenya awerehye say and the judgment ebeba no ebusua na kwemu ebusa kire wadwe ma me your comment section ho na share video we ma foforo so ensa enke bi midi e de Kojo Black macrown.